Hello, if you can hear me. I am streaming. What is up? We are waiting for the Retron 5 to start. It has kind of undergone this. Oh, there we go. It has undergone this odd thing where I have to remove the cartridge, start the system, load the game being Final Fantasy V, so that it will work. Otherwise, it gets stuck in a loop of some sort. Alright, and I'm not sure if this is where we left off. This looks right. However, let's see. Let's just stay around with some save state loading. Oops. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Maybe. Did we kill the Archaeoavis? Oh! No, this might not even be... Oh wait, hold on. Because we just did this stuff with... Yeah, okay, we're in the new world. Galuf is with us? Right? Anyways, I think all is well. Yeah, this is a totally different world. We, had that imbroglio with, X-Death. Ended up here somehow. Regol. This is the frontier town of Regol. Whoop. Well, I'll be. We haven't had a visitor in town for years. Magic shop. What do we have to buy? Drain? Nope. Break? Bio? Nope. Blink? Shell? Suna? No. Comet? Sloga? Turn? Nope. We've got it all. Oof. Oh. Alright, equipment shop. So we've got some dirks. Got a warhammer. Ashura. Sleep blade. Wind spear. Dark bow. Dream harp. Chain whip. Yeah, why not? We'll buy a sleep blade for our... Let's see. He runs a weapons store. Okay. He runs the armor store. I guess that was their way of showing off. It's like, hey, check it out, an NPC, where they give a different dialogue option depending on what side of her you're on. Although that's not as impressive as it sounds. What you do is, you look at an NPC, you can probably stand in the start of the NPC you want to do anything. You have effectively an NPC that is visible here, this is one thing, and vice versa over here. So, I see you, I see you. Sure. Robe Wizard's hat. Strength goes down. Magic goes up. Yeah, why not? On your audio's chopping something fierce. Give me one moment. I might have to fix something. What can I fix? Sorry. Oh, never mind. It seems to have stopped. Thought maybe restarting things might help. I know that when the game is off, my audio probably comes in just fine. But restarting it sometimes fixes the issue. I did have like 70 tabs open before I started this. And close them, and sometimes just doing that is kind of rough still. In fact... Oh yeah, Sleep Blade. That's a nice little damage boost. Oh goodness. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. No instances of Firefox running in the background. I know Chrome was a big hog for that kind of thing. Right now it looks like most of it is OBS Studio. Yeah, OBS Studio and Genki Arcade, so I think it's alright. Alright. Hopefully you can hear me decently. Everything's well. Alright. Let's do some more shopping. Is it true that Xdeath has returned? There's tons of monsters outside the town. Item shop. Doubles max hit points, temporary increases attack, haste, protect, increases level, wow. Phoenix down, we're gonna buy like 8 of those. Yeah, I've heard that before. Better not get too close to that castle down south. I heard Xdeath has returned, but he'd never bother with an out-of-the-way podunk town like this. That big fat liar says he saw a Moogle. He's a liar, liar, pants on fire. Uh-huh. I did too see a Moogle. Really, truly. Chrome? You mean to tell me that there are browsers other than Netscape Navigator? I was talking about Netscape Navigator recently. This town's got the best brew in the whole world. You should try a glass. Alright. Oh boy. Goodness gracious. Alright, everybody's more or less healed up. Back in the days of CompuServe. That castle to the south is sealed. The sealed castle of Kusa. The weapons used in the legendary war 1,000 years ago are sealed away in there. Legendary weapons, you say? This stuff's great. It doesn't burn, it shines. There ain't no dancers in this tiny one-horse town. How about a dance for us? Oh, I'm surprised Paris didn't slap the shit out of him. You're on stage, you gotta dance. I said no. We discussed this before the show and I said no. What the? Hey, not too shabby. Received 100 gil. Let's see what happens if the old man does it. What is an X-Death? In this house, we only recognize X-Death. I like how every sprite of, let's see, what does he say? Huh. Every sprite of Galuf makes him look like he has a beard, when really he just has a mustache. It's the oddest thing. Such a rich and full-bodied flavor. How about some of our Gold's famous brew? Well, sure, how about it? Cornago Gourd helps you catch monsters slick as a whistle. Well, I suppose we've got a direction. Doo, doo, doo. Alright, so we're going to go to the castle in the south, and we're going to try to extricate the legendary weapons, I suppose. That seems to be the lead that we have received. So, we're probably... Oh, you think I'm kidding, but I used the last version Netscape Navigator for my own internet. Until 2009-2010 when I caved and switched to Firefox. It's a hard time letting go of things. I completely understand. I would have used Netscape much later if I even knew it existed. I mean, I still have a Juno account. Whoa. Ooh, that elven cape has been doing its job. I hate how the random number generator on this game, or the programming anyway, it seems to be programmed to be like, hey, you killed this monster. But also that special ability that triggers on your weapon attacks. Ooh, Shield Dragon. Oh fuck. Run away! What the fuck? Well, this is gonna be kind of dumb. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh! Oh, fuck. Well, I suppose I should have saved. Let's go ahead and load our state. We didn't learn anything new, but we did buy stuff, so let's re-buy it and re-equip it because I am a dummy. We didn't get any dirks. Let's buy a sleep blade. Dark bow, dream harp, chain whip. Hard time letting go of things because all Microsoft-related email accounts are Hotmail accounts. I have never opened a new one under later MSoft corporate identities. My oldest one dates back to like 1999, I think. See, the curious thing is that I have an Outlook account. And if I recall correctly, that might have been before they were acquired by Microsoft. I don't accurately remember. What I do remember is that I signed up for that account as part of a Best Buy promotion. Let's see. Oop. And the promotion particularly was for so I would sign up for an Outlook account. I think I had to subscribe to something. I can't remember what. It was like $10 a month for 2 years. And they would give me $400 in Best Buy credit. With those $400 of Best Buy credit, I purchased for myself a mini disc player. At some point, that mini disc player stopped working, and I knew that my friend Evan, who has been on the streams before, wanted a mini disc player, so I bought a mini disc player. Then used that receipt to return the one that I had that broke to get a new one. So basically, fixed my mini disc player and got a new one all in the same go. I mean, I bought one, but you know. So we had 2 mini disc players, and they could write to the mini disc. That was like the fancy thing about them. That's why I paid $400 for one. Did I kind of sort of regret it? Just like in a raw money way, that was a lot of money to spend that I kind of sort of didn't have. But obviously I enjoyed that mini disc player very, very dearly. Alright, so we have learned... Actually, there's one more thing we need to do here. We already talked to all the talkies. We already walked all the talkies. Actually, let's buy some more high potions. I'm gonna do 8 of these bad boys. There was something else I wanted. Cabin, nope. Alright. But anyways, that's the story of how I acquired my Outlook account, which I have had for years and years on end. Like so many things, I'm angry at Sony for not having supported the mini disc player in a proper way. We were denied the grandeur of the mini disc player, and I think we didn't even ever get some of the awesome advancements that Japan got in mini disc technology towards the end, before it was abandoned as a format. Although, if I'm not mistaken, I think that there are still music studios in Europe and Japan that use mini discs, like almost exclusively. They'll use it to store music, they'll use it to replay like sample tracks, they'll Like, I think even some DJs will use them to just like play, like, again, sample music at the club. But I mean, I could be even thinking back like to 10 years ago when maybe that was true and maybe it's not anymore. I don't know. I was starting to say before I got completely annihilated by that stupid shield dragon. That I hate it in video games when you hit an enemy with like a special weapon, in this case, the sleep sword, and they tell you, hey, you put the enemy to sleep, also it's dead. So, in terms of how much progress I've made in the course of this game, I think I am now further than I had ever been. Also, I don't know if it's the GBA version of this song, but it does make me think a lot of the Lufia 2 battle music. Something about the bass beat. Sojaro's raiding with a party of 5. Hey, Sojaro! This is amazing! Live and learn. Hey, Lloyd boy! MD is still running as a sort of niche vanity medium today. I know it because a few months back I did research on it. Hots for buying one. Got beat to the Mercado Libre posting I was tracking around and the wind went out of my sticks. Welcome, Sojaro Raid. I hope that my sound and all that are good and that you can hear me talk, because that's mostly what this is. Talking and meandering. So, walkie and talkie. But hey, hello, how is it going? We're just talking about mini discs and silly CRPG algorithms. Hopefully y'all had a good time with the Pokemon. Or was it Pokemon today? Sonic Adventure 2, oh yeah. There's something just inherently gross about that weird, like, shimmering line attack. But yeah, I hope you all had fun with Sonic Adventure 2. Ooh, job levels. Alright, and then now the last job level I think is like the most expensive one. Or that game that made you all of your... game that made all of your friends become furries. Yeah, or... I mean, I blame that on... it's different for every generation. So, like, my generation had is Robin Hood. That's, I think, I blame most of the furries, sorry, of my age on that movie. Then people who are slightly younger have Sonic 2 and some other things. Probably the Saturday morning Sonic might have had something to do with that. And then people who are younger still, I think their furry awakening was probably Zootopia. Now, Looney is probably going to be quick to say that this is a zone that is not as terribly welcoming of furries, but like, I mean, there's gradients, so you know. I think the underlying idea is don't be gross, but I don't think anyone here is. But again, I think Looney would have strong opinions to voice about furries. Alright, so more topically, let's see, Sonic Adventure and 2 created the Sonic OC culture in Force. Yes, I say 1-2 is wild because they simultaneously made a lot of people become furries and probably also cracked a few eggs as well. Yeah, I could see that. Mascots are professional furries. It's weird. I mean, God, I don't even know what to say about that. Mascots are professional furries. That's a lot to unpack. Yes, I can't refute that, but I feel like there's something deeper there that I'm not tapping into. And the whole Sonic thing, like, again, I want to highlight the fact that the Sonic Saturday morning cartoon probably awakened a lot of feelings in people, like Saturday morning cartoons do. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I mean, it wasn't so much a TED Talk, so much as it was a TED sentence, but it was still very enlightening. Mascot costumes are neat because they'll be sort of thing that you ultimately lead to us having mechs. This is true. I mean, I think, like, mascot costumes are the backdoor into cosplay. Like, people realized, hey, this is easy enough, I can do something with this. And they did. A lot more expensive ones include in-unit air conditioning, yeah. Well, and it's always a shock to see people do, like, the whole trampoline slam dunk thing. Sonic Underground was weird. I don't count Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground just felt like a really bad fan fiction. I think it was Sonic Heroes that made some in my friend circle phrase Mexico arrives late to every fad. But no, Sonic Underground just felt like somebody's, like, ooh goth phase fan fiction about Sonic the Hedgehog, and it just felt so insipid when I, like, learned about it and, like, learned about the premise. Sonic X is probably a way better cartoon as an entry point. Either that or the silly American Sonic cartoon. But anyways, yeah, I could not take Sonic Underground seriously. I don't count it as anything. It doesn't deserve to be counted as anything because it just is just kind of silly, like, more than it needs to be. Hello? Kupo? I never watched Sonic Sat-Am, but I did watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's why I know not to use drugs. Is it also why I have to resist the urge to talk about the PSA where Tails tells people not to let them touch them inappropriately? I'm not going to joke about that, but I was very tempted to. I was watching Sonic X when it's was hearing, I would imagine, airing on Fox's Box 4 Kids block. Yeah. Every episode ends with a PSA, and they were all gold. Yeah, they were crazy. Like, I honestly think they came out after the PSAs were necessary. That is to say, they were. I don't think they were required by the FCC anymore, but they still did them, and they were so weird. Anyway, what's a Moogle doing in a place like this? Moogle? Strange little critters that live in the forest. They're pretty timid, though, so you don't see them that often. Let's help it. Oh, wow. I just stepped on a forest tile. I didn't expect to be taken to an underground Moogle eater. Oh, no. The PSA was never. So who did? Wasn't there some rule that you have to do a PSA? I mean, that's why He-Man did it. That's why G.I. Joe did it. Although shockingly, Thundercats never had to. And I mean, maybe it had to do with that lady who was like campaigning against violence in cartoons. PSA was get your cartoon listed as educational and keep the parents happy. So it was just like to be. Oh man, I screwed that up. Harco fees. Probably had benefits on scheduling the box. He-Man PSA was because the head of Filmation wanted the PSA to teach kids life lessons. So the most recent, and I say recent, it's weird, but the most recent cartoon I can think of that did PSAs was Sailor Moon, the Canadian dub, the famous one that was like on Cartoon Network and all that. And I can't think of why they thought to do that, other than pad time. But you know, so I want to say I heard a thing at some point where like they had to, but I don't know if that's true. Mattel had no control over the 80s He-Man, and She-Ra Cartoon Filmation had full control. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I could talk a lot about Filmation. Like, they're such a weird company. I mean, I know everyone likes to watch He-Man and laugh about how like weird and twisted it is, like the cocaine episode. But watch some Brave Star. Brave Star's like even more. Brave Star's a weird cartoon about Native American space sheriffs. What the heck? The head of Filmation was playing with his son one day with his He-Man toys and started thinking up story ideas of a cartoon. Yeah, I could see that. Focusing on the game for a second, I'm kind of shocked that Moogle Eater is trying to attack us. Evolutionarily speaking, it would have no incentive to attack not a Moogle. Galuf is fuzzy like a large Moogle. Fair. Fair. I will give you that. See, does this somehow take me back? I still laugh at how I had no earthly clue what the Ghostbusters from Filmation was ever as a child. Like, I was a grown man before I realized it was something real. That it existed. But I did always wonder as a child why they called it the real Ghostbusters. But that's a whole story. Most of you probably know it. But still, watching like the Filmation Ghostbusters is a riot. Like, it is both hard to watch and hilarious at the same time. Like, it has all of the charm of Gilligan's Planet. but with like a decent animation budget, but still looks like crap. He approached Mattel about doing a cartoon without knowing Mattel had promised Toys R Us that the toy line would have a cartoon. Huh. Blood slime. Creepy. Funny thing is that when Mexican networks broadcasted American cartoon shows back in the 80s, 9 out of 10 times the PSAs would get axed because they cut into ad times. I guess I should know the answer to this, but did Mexican shows have more built-in ad time? Mattel was making shit up as they went for the He-Man marketing. Yeah, the whole premise behind He-Man was weird. Like, the first He-Man came with an axe. And they had a whole, there were, comics that came with it, and it was this whole story. It was actually kind of interesting. I feel like I'm missing stuff in doing all of this. I hope they let me go through and redo stuff. Ooh, Lesser Lapros. Comics was for a different toy store for them to stock He-Man toys. Yeah, so there were these weird parallel stories about who He-Man was and what his relationship was with Skeletor and how it all fit into canon, but they basically threw it all out for the cartoon. They kept certain aspects of it, but yeah, it was real weird. Oh god. Let's see if I can kill this thing without... Nope. I'm gonna throw a thing at it. Let's throw a battle axe. Let's whop an axe at it. Or lop. That might be the better thing to say here. By the way, this is by far the most people I've had in a room in a very long time. And the most people who have been in chat at the same time talking. So thank you for being active and participating. Filmation cartoon was the reason She-Ra was created because 33% of the He-Man audience was girls. Yeah, and it's just one long line of ad executives not understanding their audience. Just like with Sailor Moon, they were scratching their heads as to why there was a male audience, and with He-Man, wondering why there was a female audience, and vice versa. And it just kept going like that for a really long time. But these things are such a pain in the ass. What do I do with them? Oh yeah, Canal 5 was an endless blitz of toy ads from sunup to sundown. See, the thing that I really enjoyed was the whenever I would watch cartoons from Mexican stations, they were kind of that last bastion of having this weird wraparound of here's a clown who's going to do stuff in between, or here's this kiddie game show between the cartoon segments and whatnot. And I didn't grow up with that like a lot of Americans did, except for when I would watch it on Mexican TV. Sailor Moon had a big male audience even in Japan, yeah, but when it was marketed over here, when they were trying to decide, hey, are we going to have Sailor Moon be a thing in the United States, I don't think anyone... Oh god, what the fuck? Fuck. Okay, that guy's asleep. Can we toad these guys, maybe? Oh, no hit points. Sailor Moon awakened many things in American boys in the 90s. Yeah, they very nearly murdered Sailor Moon in the US by trying to force it into a contrived live-action thing, yeah. And then Teen Angel almost... no, not Teen Angel. Team Angel. Teen Angel was a different thing. Team Angel was like this weird result of that like failed Sailor Moon live-action thing, and that was hilarious. In the name of the moon, some eggs were cracked. Yeah, as a matter of fact. Oh god, why did that just happen? He's gonna hit the guy who's asleep. Yep. But paralyzed him, so that's good. Alright. '90s toy made it big in America. Yeah. But like, let it be said that Power Rangers did kind of fuck up American views on Japanese. Jesus Christ. Japanese licenses and so on. And so yeah, they tried to like Power Rangers-ize Sailor Moon because they thought they could. I don't blame them. Why does that attack do no damage? Since FF5 is up, are you looking at the Pixel Remaster? After my experiences with the Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, I think I'd rather not. I may actually purchase the soundtrack, but I'm not terribly interested in the Pixel Remaster. Definitely remember two cartoon presenters from back in the day. Early afternoon had this gentleman called Rogelio Moreno. Late afternoons they switched it to Theo Gamboin. Who is kind of like the Mexican Mr. Rogers that went away in the 90s. I wish I knew why that doesn't do damage. That's so obnoxious. Don't die! Oh yeah, so I was talking about Final Fantasy V, but yeah, I don't really have terribly many intentions of playing a Final Fantasy V on Pixel Remaster. Maybe sometime down the road I will, but I'm having so much fun with this so far. It seems to be kind of the ideal experience, and I would hate for my first full playthrough of the game to be tainted with the mediocrity of what the Pixel Remaster games have been so far. I don't know, maybe I'm being overly harsh, but learn Vampire. Well, how about that? However, I also got my ass handed to me. Be careful, Mr. Moogle. GBA is definitely the better version. Yeah, that was I struggled with that a lot, and when I remembered I have my Retron 5, I was like, why not play it? Moogle. Kupa! Kupa! Is this a boss fight? Of course it's a boss fight. Oh, God! Good thing I bought all those Phoenix Downs. It's not like, you know, they could have given me a save point where I could have used a cottage or anything. Could have been nice. In the name of the moon, Sailor Moon cracked my egg hard and I didn't notice until my late 20s. Alright. This is gonna be... Oh, jeez. Oh, God, why? Let's image. Might be a good idea. Let's... Am I gonna survive this? Okay. Let's Fira. Oh, Jesus. Let's High Potion. Okay. So far, so good. Power Rangers just did what they did in the 80s with Robotech of Voltron. Yeah, that's not a bad way to look at it. Good thing you had a Phoenix down. Yeah, I just bought some for that exact same reason. Attack. Boom! Look at that. Oh, what the fuck? That's not fair. What the? God damn it. Wait. Why did I do that? No, this is scripted. This has to be scripted. Yeah, he hit me through, damn... No! No! Oh! No! Why? I just lost all of that. Oh, that's so frustrating. What am I supposed to use a Phoenix down on it? I guess it is my fault for not having used a save state at least before that fight. Or an elixir, but the Phoenix down is cheaper. Yeah, much. But that does make me angry that they would force you to cheat. Like, when you did it in Final Fantasy VI, it was kind of like, oh, this is a weird bit of code that they're letting you do this. Like, you almost felt like you were getting away with something, but for them to force you to do that here seems weird, and I don't like it. I think that's all that I was meant to buy. Oh, okay. Well, they're not forcing it. You can down him with a couple of shurikens and some fire spells. That's fine. He only has 5k health. That's fine. I'm fine with that. That stands to reason. But like, for them to be like, oh, you didn't beat him in time, and we didn't give you any indication that there was some kind of a wicked timer of like he's just gonna kill you outright. Like, even if he had a line of dialogue in combat that was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're just gonna murder you, or like a little number over his head. That would have been something. But just to be like, you didn't think to like completely cheap out on this fight. We're gonna force you to do something that like either rearrange the entire way you look at your party, or do something that is like, let's face it, in these times, counterintuitive. And I can appreciate that they're trying to reward like a different kind of thing. He just counterattacks his melee as a heavy crit. Well, what was that thing he did that like was a 3,000 damage that hit through a mirage? Oh yeah, the undead are weak to fire. I always forget that weakness and hyperfixate on the holy weakness. A heavy crit. But he was doing heavy crits to me earlier, and they were doing like 300 damage. and then all of a sudden he was doing these like massive 3,000 damage attacks. Star Wars would start the enemy invasion of the 1980s. I could see that. He counters magic with a poisonous attack and does 300-ish. And I was trying to angle that fire weakness with a spell blade, but that almost worked. It's dumb. You're not in the wrong for having been caught off guard. I mean, I'm just saying, for this to have been allegedly a polished Squaresoft game, for them to like, and I don't think it's the only time they do it. But just to kind of hit you with this like boss wall without a save point, because of the success of Star Wars, Ninja Team Gatchaman would come over to the US as battle planets, Spaceship Yamato as Star Blazers. Yeah, that makes sense. They did a lot of that in this era. Yeah, I'm learning. Alright, well, let's do this all over again. Okay. Dialogue. Like, all I'm saying is that there were other games that did a more elegant job of, like, throwing a trick boss at you without just giving you murderous amounts of damage. Like, if you're gonna do that, make it a cutscene. Make it so we're like, oh, you could have beat this thing and gotten, like, some super secret rare item. But in doing so, you would have had to, like, discover the trick. But if you didn't, then you could still advance. Something like that. Whatever. Ah, hell. Alright, so... Alright, I kept thinking I was gonna miss out on something over here, but I guess I didn't. And I can't remember if it was Thundar the Barbarian that had like a lightsaber in it, but I think like the propensity of having some kind of lightsaber weapon was like increased by about 300% after Star Wars. Or was that Black Star? I know there was some show that had like a lightsaber weapon. I can't remember. They went all out with the gimmick bosses in this one, I imagine, because they gave you so many ways to spank the game brutally that the devs must have felt people would complain. Yeah. The only big thing, and because how cheap it was to bring Japanese media over, the more was imported until you hit 89, where anime just exploded in the US. Yeah, it really seems like anime had these like levels of increase, where it's like they had these sharp rises and then a plateau. And it happened several times until it's just this Labra curve. But anyhow, again, and I'm just going to say the frustrating thing about this is that certain things, changing around certain things in this game, god damn it, I fucking hate that doesn't do damage, and I don't know why. Takes a lot more effort in this game than it would in other games. It's like other games you might be like, oh, let's level up a little bit, or oh, let's buy this weapon that's meant to do more damage to this thing. Here you have to like change jobs, figure them out, and maybe sink about, a couple dozen battles into them. Thundar had an ersatz lightsaber, the solar blade, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Or at least the Spanish dub called it that. 63 to 71 was the first invasion of anime, then 71 present. Nice. Okay. Obtained Gil. From 70 to 75 was a tokusatsu that replaced anime as the go-to. I wonder if we ever got Japanese Spider-Man, like, as a weird, like, re-import. But I almost imagine that we didn't. What's down here? No, that was 78 and CBS had their own Spider-Man show. That's right. And thinking about it, like, there were so many Spider-Man cartoons, but there were so many Spider-Man shows too, and I'm honestly shocked that we never got a Smallville-style Spider-Man show on the WB or CW, because it was ripe for that. I'm not saying it would have been good, I'm just saying they would have done it. Well, ironically, I was only going to be streaming for an hour, and that hour has lapsed. That being said, you know what? Fuck this. I am running from this fight. And I know that, yep. Let's see. But I think I'm going to do another hour to try and make up for lost time. You should at least clear the dino. Yeah, I mean, I'll play another hour because I just feel like I was robbed of time there. I lost that treasure chest, but I think it was just a Phoenix down anyway. Of which I have many. Tell you what, I would watch the shit out of a revival of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. That show was the tits. And it's so weird, like, there were all these Spider-Man cartoons I missed. But, like, mine was weird. Phoenix down. Can we just... Nope. 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 Run from this stupid thing. Oh, fuck it, whatever. That Phoenix down is a hint, I think? I don't know. But Spider-Man shows, I don't remember what the name of it was, but that Fox one in the early to mid 90s. I actually love that cartoon. It was like a really good follow-up to the old X-Men cartoon. And it didn't betray any of the original kind of intent the way that X-Men Evolution did. And I get it. X-Men Evolution was like meant for a new audience, just like so many things. What is that door? I'll fuck with the door later. Take that, crab. Wow, 2 crits. There was like a early 2000s Spider-Man that kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it was very much like the same art style as the show called, quote, The Batman, unquote. 94 show was just called Spider-Man. Yeah, that makes sense. 1998, Warner Brothers was working on a show called Bruce Wayne that would follow an 18-year-old Bruce Wayne. Travels and trained to eventually become Batman. See him Smallville to judge a science fair competition and meet Clark Kent for the first time. That's interesting. Well, alright, fuck this. So... let's just save this state here, because I don't want to go through that business again. Alright, so I completely 100% understand that I could just rock this guy's world with a, let's see, Spellblade, Pyra. I could just do this with a Phoenix down, but I don't want to. Like, my virtue has been impugned, and I wish to seek recompense. Let's see, protect, why not? Phoenix down is cheap. So I'm ready for him this time. Or not. Let's see. I do not know why he hit so hard. But, my Night Shield is working fantabulously. There we go. I just had to prove it to myself that I could do it. What a skittish Moogle. Oh, you must have been so scared. It's okay now, don't worry, come closer. Coupeau! It's alright now. Coupeau, Coupeau! Kupopo. What's going on? I think he's asking us to follow him. Huh. Let's see, in 1991 premiered in the same day of two different channels, Spider-Man and Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. In 1993 you have Spider-Man. Alright, well, I guess now we're gonna find out what's in that. Oh, might be a good idea to revive our fallen ally. In 2000 you had Spider-Man Unlimited. Yeah, I was about to say, a Spider-Man Unlimited really rubbed me the wrong way because it was in the same style of animation as the Batman. Oh, I hated the Batman. Easily the worst animated version of Batman. Unless I'm missing some other Batman that I just don't know about. But it was very bad. It's like, there's no reason I should have hated Rastafari and Joker, but yeah, they just made me not like them. Their take on Clayface was dumb. Their take on Mr. Freeze was dumb. It was like they were trying to make a Batman for babies and failed. God, I hate this thing. Just go away. Enemy is still too strong. Just like the Pokemon. 2003 you had Spider-Man, the new animated series on MTV, as a spin-off of the movie with Neil Patrick Harris as Spider-Man, also CGI series. Every instance of not maintaining continuity in DCAU was a critical mistake for DC. Oh god, yeah. I mean, basically they should have just like figured out how to extract the Bruce Timm juice from Bruce Timm and offered it as an IV to the DC loving public. Muggles in FF5. Timid, skittish, terrified of everything, need to be rescued. Muggles in FF6. We have an army and will happily wage war against the Empire. We'll save your bacon several times, and this particular son of a bitch will kill motherfuckers by dancing. I have a feeling I'm going to have to include slam dancing Muggles in one of my D&D games very soon. Oh, I know what this is. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Come on. Out. Everybody out. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay in this ridiculous cave of anger and frustration. Alright, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't care what you have to say about no bravery belt. Chicken belt with you. Alright. I guess now that I'm at top side, let's do the first sort. Let's use a tent because it's the last one we've got. They're Bruce Timm's extract juice, and that's how they come Jack Terry McGinnis's dad thinks. That was a mistake. I wish they never would have done that, but you know. Look, mistakes were made. I will say this. I would take 10 Terry McInnes jacks for before I would take even one the Batman. The Batman was horrid. Like, you really think that the Jack Terry McGinnis was bad? Yes, it was bad. The Batman was worse. By a lot. Mogul Village. Spectacular Spider-Man was the last pre-Disney Spider-Man cartoon, huh? Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Paul. The thing I like about that plotline did a great job of portraying Amanda Waller as being a fucking nightmarishly unhinged villain. Yeah. What are we? It's locked. I don't. It's locked. I don't exactly understand. So am I supposed to like get in its way? Yes, but DCAU was killed on purpose because by 2004, when the Batman series started, the DCAU had been ongoing for 12 years. Look, it's the Mogul we helped. Kapo! Are you thinking this? Oh wow. Why does the ground look like worms? I think it's telling us we can have what's inside. Is this a trick? Cottage. Dancing dagger. Nice. 1 gil. 10,000 gil. Phoenix down. Ether. Brave and the Bold was very good. Actually, I really like Brave and the Bold. It's my second favorite Batman cartoon. Soul of a Dancer. What else did I find? Oh yeah, it was just mostly money and such. And the Brave and the Bold has the best depiction of Aquaman that I've ever seen. Somewhere along the line they said to themselves, it's like, you know, those naming ways were kind of cute, but not cute enough. Let's bring the Muggles back. A Moogle costume? Try it on? Okay. Why the Muggles would have a Moogle costume, I don't know. I thought maybe I could talk to him. Cuckoo Papa. What's it doing? What the heck? What's going on? Why are you so excited? Kapal! Naming way. Who the hell are you, Mog? I am you, but better. That's basically what I was getting at. What's happened? It's Grandpa. He's in the Moogle village. Huh? Moogles can all communicate through telepathy. Even when they're far apart, they can keep in contact with their minds. The Moogle village? That's pretty far from here. Yes, plus the Windrake is too tired to fly. I like that little Windrake screech. So that means, I see. Thank you. He says he can go, but only once. If you're certain, it's alright. Let's almost knock this Moogle off of the parapet. Raven the Bold had Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy in an episode as the Spectre and Phantom Stranger. Ooh! I will say that does make me think of one of my favorite Batman the Animated Series with the Grey Ghost, voiced by Adam West. Oh, I love that episode. What's going on? Kapopopo. Huh? Nose? Gee, where's the Moogle's forest anyway? Kapopo. At the nose? Nose? Huh. Oh wow, that's cool. Kukupopo. Kyle. Grandpa. How did you find us? The Moogles told me where you were. Guess that's why they always have some kind of mail network. Grandpa, we should hurry back to the castle. Yeah, but... Oh, so just like that, we're gonna... Huh. What a seemingly pointless interlude. I mean, I'm glad I got that stuff, and I know that Final Fantasy games are exactly about that. Adam West was in the same episode as Hamill Conroy, with Paul Dini writing the episode. Wow. I'll take the Windrake back to its roost so he can rest, okay? You mean he can't rest here? Couldn't he just rest here? DCAU's Superman cartoon was the best depiction of Superman. Yes, but there was something about Superman that, like, again, rubbed me the wrong way. Anyway, thanks for holding down the fort while I was gone. King Galuf. Oh wow, he's a king. Anyways, I liked Superman fine, but when they started doing the Superman Batman adventures, I did not go for that at all. What's the situation with X-Death? There's been no activity since the barrier went up. I see. And our troops? They've been almost entirely wiped out by X-Death's monster hordes. Ellipses. I'm sorry, sire. Huh? I thought you were just some crazy old man. You never said anything about being a king. Well, you know. Know what? This sure is a surprise and a half. Good job, man. Go get some rest. Yes, sire. Mobile network. Oh no, I'm having FF3DS flashbacks like they were Nom. I could hear Fortunate Son in the background while I'm remembering. Remember begging people to exchange messages with me so I could unlock the Onion Knight job. I'll exchange messages with you. You never said anything about being a king. Amnesia. I mean, yeah, that was pretty well baked into his character. Bart, what is it? You still get that funny look on your face. It's you, a king. I still can't get over it, that's all. What? You saying I'm not the epitome of kinglings? What? Is he gonna beat him up? Just kidding. I just better mind my P's and Q's around you, King Gallo. Ellipses. Listen up. Before you knew me as king, you knew me as a friend. Just Gallup is fine. Understood. Just Gallup. Don't push it, kid. Here in Bell, bad jokes like that will get you punished. Groan. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Well, I mean, how's that for Bart? He's traveling with 2 princesses and a king. Your Majesty, don't forget to take the teleport spell with you. Sure. Barrier's totally blocking the big bridge. Without a windbreak, there's no way you can get near Exteth's castle. Humble has a bundle of 3D printable miniatures. I was looking at that a little earlier. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. Lady Kyle can speak with this Moogle just like it was a person. What a mysterious talent. Lady Kyle is such a good kid. She's got the same big heart as the king. And henceforth, history remembers Galuf as King Galuf the Just. Oh man, if they would have made that joke, that would have been so much better. Alright, so this poor guy is like, oh I see, that's where the roost was. Just take him a little further. Ellipses. Kryle? The Windrake. He's dying. What? What happened? He pushed himself too hard. He was wounded and shouldn't have been flying, but he took me to find you. He sacrificed himself to save us. Is there a way for us to save him? We'd need dragon grass. Dragon grass? Will that heal his wounds? Yes. However, does such a thing even exist in this world? Back home, when drakes always nest near dragon grass, I'd expect these drakes to act the same. If we go to where the dragons roost, we have to find dragon grass nearby. That's the case then. Well, where do we need to go? Our best bet is Drakendale, whole valley of the Wingdrakes. However, no one who's entered has ever returned. Guess that means we'll be the first to do. Bart! Drakendale is north of the castle, just past Quelb, the werewolf town. But what about the monsters outside? There's so many of them. No worries. Not if we're all on the offensive. Right. Together we'll be alright. And we'll bring back that dragon grass, never you fear. Alright. In case you needed Kyle to be any more of a Mary Sue, now it turns out she's a goddamn princess. Right. 3 princesses and a king and, you know, Butts the bum. Curse that Gilgamesh. Our troops have been decimated thanks to him. Castle Ball has had a long and rich history. It's so old we don't even know all the secrets it holds. That's weird. Door in the basement won't open no matter what you try. Well. See, they're all princesses except Bart's, who is just homeless. Maybe Bart's is the princess. Like, maybe the Bart's is the princess that we made along the way. Save state, just for the fun. Oh boy, here goes Raina back on her bullshit. Someone restrain the woman before she starts munching on dragon grass again. I mean... Oh boy. Objedar. DCAU Superman and Batman series have 6 crossover episodes with each other, with 3 of them being part of a single storyline to help with the return of the Batman series in 1997 after being cancelled in 94. Yeah, they were fun, but the standalone Batman episodes and the Superman Batman adventures, I didn't care for. I didn't like them. Break? No! Mystery Waltz. Requesting an After Years type FF5 sequel where Butts comes out as trans and turns out to also be a princess, so we can have an all princess party. Oh wow, that was impressive. I don't know that I care for this dancing dagger being like so random, but it can be nice. I mean, as long as they made it a good After Years game and not like the friggin' crap we got. Cast level 5 Death of the Objedar critters, you'll love that shit. Let's see, I might have to turn my my friend Paris into a blue mage again. I don't think I've unlocked. No, I must have unlocked. No? Shoot, I can't remember. Ooh, goodness gracious. Superman Batman series were aired together as a new Superman Batman adventure block for Kids WB. Yeah, and that was a really good get for them. I mean, it was well enough, and yeah, it was a reason to watch that station. But my money was on Batman Beyond. Ran from 1997 to 2000. Temple Tango, that was weird. boy. Nice. That still didn't take him out? Come on. God. Wait, no. One of the samurai skills is one-hit kill 2, works not as well, but is more or less a competent substitute. That's right. Alright, let's see what this does. Been locked from the inside. So that's telling me that I need a thief. Actually, let's do control. I thought there'd be a there'd be a secret passage or something. Nice. So that must mean that there's another way in. That's the best area where you can grind AP in the entire game, if I recall correctly. Any skills you might want. Hint, red mage's double cast, you'll get here in no time flat. Grind to your heart's content. First Batman, Superman cartoon. Blocker, you must say. From 1995 to 97, Filmation DC cartoons from 1960s and Hanna-Barbera Super Friends cartoons from the 70s and 80s. Neat! I wish there was materia that would let you double AP gains. Oh god. Run away! Well, I guess, well, whatever. Alright. Well, this is neat. I like that I can do this business here, because I'm definitely going to want to grind on stuff. I could have worded that better. We're going to save here. I think that's actually a good place to stop. It's pretty late for me. We went an hour and 35 minutes, which is longer than I had intended, which is fine. I very much appreciate the raid, and that's part of the reason I continued on. So thank you all. This was actually quite a bit of fun. An enormous amount of fun, and actually it's really cool. I've rarely had the chance to talk to multiple people in the chat. It actually makes me want to play a heck of a lot more than not having that. Although I always like to do this, obviously, with my wonderful and amazing mod Looney here hanging out. Favorite part of the game? I love grinding so much. The only cartoon missing from the block was 1970s Filmation Batman series and 1980s Plastic. I didn't realize it was a 1980s Plastic Man cartoon. 1988 Superman cartoon. Huh. But okay, that's it. We're done for tonight. I am probably going to do a Metroid Fusion run on Saturday night into the morning of Halloween. We'll figure out when that is all going to launch. But we will be playing Metroid Fusion until I beat it, which I haven't played it in a while, maybe a handful of years. Might be tough. We'll see how long I go and how good I do. Alright, y'all. Of course, love. Thank you, Looney, as always, for being an amazing and wonderful moderator and also best girlfriend in the world. Alright, y'all. Let's see each other again on Saturday night going into Sunday morning. I will announce it on Twitter. Follow me if you haven't already, so that you are notified of my wacky and awesome stream. So yeah, please do that if you have not, and I would love to see as many of you as possible at the next stream. But alright, I've said enough. I've said too much. I haven't said enough. Whatever that Mike Stipe song is. But I hope to see you all next time, and remember, as always, I play games for you.